I work about 10 hours.
Yeah, 10 hours. What did you do?
Today I went to the factory to meet my client, and we had a long meeting.
So you and your client has a long meeting, right? Discuss
Yes.
about the product.
Yes.
Before we study, we will review a little bit. Okay. When were you born?
I was born in 1996.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Ibadan province.
In Benin province. Okay. Could you tell me a little bit about the Benin province?
Ibadan province is located in central of Vietnam. Ibadan had beach and mountain. It's famous for traveling and food.
So, if I travel to Benin province, what food should I eat?
If you have a chance to travel to Benin province, I think you should eat seafood and traditional food in Benin.
So, what are traditional foods in Benin province?
I can tell you some traditional food in Benin, like bánh cuốn Tây Sơn, bánh ít lá gai, or nem chua.
Right.
I think it's yummy.
It's very good, right? Very tasty, delicious. Did you make a lot of friends when you live in Benin province?
When I live in the province, I didn't have too much friends.
Tell me about your life when you lived in Benin province before you moved to Ho Chi Minh City for study and work.
In high school, I used to have a lot of friends.
In high school, you used to have a lot of friends, right? But when you moved to Ho Chi Minh City and you work for the furniture company, I guess so, you lost in touch, right? You lost in touch.
Yes.
You lost in touch with your friends. Okay. When did you go to university?
I went to university when I was 18.
What was your major?
My major is wood technology.
Technologies, right? When did you graduate from your university?
I graduated from university in 2017.
in 2017. 2017, right? So
Yes.
after graduating from university, what did you do?
After graduated from university, I applied for a job.
To apply for a job, right? How long have you worked for your company?
I have to work for company uh, for 5 years.
For 5 years, right? So when did you move to Ho Chi Minh City?
I moved to Ho Chi Minh City in 2014.
In 2014, you moved to Ho Chi Minh City, right? So what was the first thing when you stay in Ho Chi Minh City? What was the first thing when you first moved to Ho Chi Minh City?
Uh, Excuse me, can you repeat?
Okay. You said you moved to Ho Chi Minh City in 2014, right? So what
Yes.
was the first thing when you first lived in Ho Chi Minh City for the first year? The first thing you do.
The first thing I do when I moved to Ho Chi Minh City is I found a flat.
And you sit for the flat, right? You sit for the flat, or you look for the flat, right?
Yeah.
We found when you already found something. Okay, the first thing you do was to rent a flat, right?
Yes.
Okay. Can you tell me more about your flat? It's a small flat or it's a big flat?
Mm, Flat. It was a small flat uh, with one room.
With only one room, right? With only one
Yeah.
room. 2 rooms, I think bathroom and a room for you sleep. Bathroom or bedroom, I think so, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's think about the future. Will you quit the job in the future?
Uh, mm, yes, I will if my study my English skills is better. I think I will change my job now.
If your English is good, right? You think you will quit the job? So today we talk about how to communicate with your co-worker at the office. Okay. When you first receive your job, you have to communicate with your boss and your co-workers, right? So what should we say when we first meet someone?
The first thing, I say when I meet someone, maybe nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you or glad to meet you, right? It's pleasure to meet you. And then what else?
Uh, we ask them how are you today?
And we greet him, we ask them, how are you today? How are you doing? How's work, right? How's everything? Or how's it going? Okay. Before we study some sentences, we will learn some vocabularies. We have participant. Can you read aloud these words?
Participant.
Yes, participant.